Singer-songwriter Peter Cetera is celebrating 10 years, I can't believe that, as a solo act. You know him from hits like Forever Tonight, from his years with Chicago. Now he's released his fourth album, One Clear Voice.
Yes, One Clear Voice.
Peter Cetera is about to start his first tour in more than a decade. Would you please welcome Peter Cetera? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
I ripped that jacket that night. That was it. One time, pop. Ouch.
So the first tour in a while. Are you nervous? You know, it's funny with MTV and VH1. Seems like you've been on tour, but you haven't.
No. I've done a few TV shows, but touring is like a whole other thing. You know, you really have to be set up for that.
You nervous?
And yes, I was nervous, of course. I was frightened. Yeah,
when did it all start kind of clicking for you?
About the last gig.
Yeah.
No, it takes about 3 or 4 songs to get on, the top of the pads and everything. But no, it's a nerve-wracking thing,
It was funny. I was singing some of your songs backstage to people, and they hit after hit after hit. When they buy this disc, what are they going to find? Well,
we had a hit with Crystal Bernard, which was the first one.
She's
Forever
from
Tonight, from Wings, right? And we had a hit called Faithfully, and now we're coming out with One Clear Voice. So just a plethora of hits.
Why'd you leave Chicago?
Yeah, I think it was a difference, a musical difference. They wanted to go this way, and I wanted to go this way, and the freeways parted there.
Well, now let's go back to the beginning. How did you hook up with Chicago?
We were all in different bar bands in Chicago, so it was sort of like, hey, do you think we could get this guy? And so it was sort of like a hand-picked deal.
I remember one of the big things was the Horns.
The Big Thing, you said. That was our name, too.
That was it. The Big Thing was the name of the group before they became Chicago Transit Authority.
The Big Thing.
Horns weren't around then. Chicago brought them back. There was a little group called Lighthouse, had a song.
Lighthouse.
I'm Your Vehicle, Baby. Tell me about it's a horn band. And what was that like?
Well, we were doing things that nobody else, we were doing like Magical Mystery Tour when the Beatles were out. We did that and Got to Get You Into My Life, and people hadn't heard that in a while. Some of the soul tunes that we were doing, people hadn't heard because it was all guitar-oriented stuff. And I was like, what's that, It's a saxophone son. So.
Your daughter, she's involved in this somehow? She's, what, 12 years old now?
12 years old, going on 30.
Does she go on tour with you?
Well, she did. I actually got her on stage a couple of times to actually sing. It was like shocking seeing my daughter behind me singing,
Now, was it, she said, I'll never do this again? Or was it like, that's okay, Dad, I'll handle the career, and she's going to go get her own band? And
She wanted to see what I did for a living, She said, Dad, you've been home? What the heck do you do for a living? So I said, well, and I don't know, she was nervous at first, and then she did it again. She said, can I put makeup on tonight? And I said, sure, come on out. So,
what's it like being a dad to a daughter?
Well, it's pretty special. I mean, you only have your first daughter one time, and I spoiled her in a good way, I think, and write songs about her, and she's, don't you write another song about me, so.
That's kind of a fun thing to tell your
yeah.
dad. When you're tooling around in the car and a song that comes on that you're singing on, is there one that is the special song or a couple that jump out and you sing right along with them in the car?
Well, first of all, my daughter won't let me sing in the car. Dead quiet. No, there's special songs for different times of the career.
All right. Peter Cetera, thanks so much for being with us.